Welcome back to Dinosaurs, everybody. Today we are going to be doing a little bit different things. We're going to be leaving the ravine, and we're going to be wandering into the wilderness. Partly because I'm out of food. Yeah, I'm out of food. So we need to get food and other things. It's always me and the food. I always run out of that. But I need to get used to switching the vein mine key. What are we gonna do for food? We could eat animals. We could eat plants. Not that big of a variety. Not yet. I really want to get into Pam's Harvest Craft. So we can get some more powerful stuff. Because we can cheat. Not really cheat, but, you know, get a really overpowered thing. That is if there is, of course, flour. Now we have flour. Various kinds of flour. Finally. Various kinds of flour. The flour I'm looking for is any one of these ones, not this one. Not even that one. It's this one that we're talking about. It doesn't do anything. Keep around. Don't have to time my swings. Don't have to really time my swings or anything. But no, we were trying to get flour, and to get flour we need wheat. And in order to get wheat, we need to get seeds. Now, obviously, it's easy as doing that, right? But we need a farm area, and we need to defend it. And to defend it, we're gonna need to get some walls or fences. I'm gonna do walls because I have a ton of material at home, and I need wood anyway. So I don't want to use my wood. So let's see, we're starving. So why do we want flour? To make bread. But if you look at bread, it only refills 2.5 hunger and 3 saturation. Well, what if you took bread and cooked it again? Well, now you get 4.5 and a bunch of saturation. That is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 8.5, 8.5. But what if you took 2 pieces of toasted bread, of cooked again bread, and put it together? Well, you get 4 and some extra saturation. That's the toast sandwich. But of course, you can make stuff like that, more expensive stuff here and there. A hamburger would be nice, but you know, onion hamburger, yeah, that's always good. But those things, in my opinion, require another mod that we'll probably look into if I have it. Yeah, cooking for blockheads. Cooking for blockheads, we can use that, but it's expensive due to the recipe for the cooking table. 2 diamonds. So yeah, we need to get some farming done. And obviously, when I play Minecraft, I farm all the time. In fact, I have an entire set of videos on my old Let's Plays that were Farmer Hogarth. So let's check our chunks out, see where we have nice small amount of chunks. That's all I need for this. Yes, I'm cutting down this funky tigerwood, yeah, Natura. This is the old version of Natura where the berries actually worked. Yeah, I'm kind of roasting 1.12 now. Kind of getting stayed in the fact that 1.12's berries are broken. They're supposed to be like you can eat them when your hunger is all the way full and they give you saturation. They don't work here. They don't work in 1.12. They work here, but not 12. Where is our... You know, I actually have kind of a feeling that pool of red is going to be a different material at some point when something falls in there. Preferably not me, but, you know, we'll see what that is all about. I keep taking damage. Probably because I've been playing 1.12, and their version, Tinker's Construct, the new version, has in it a very wonderful set of slime boots that allow you to not hit the ground too hard and you bounce. So it's really cool. Maybe one day I'll play 1.12, modded 1.12. Maybe when I get Dinosaurs 2. Ooh, like that's ever gonna happen. But you know, it may or may not. So still, get a lot of this stuff. I need a ton of this stuff because I need to make myself some walls now. Walls are a fantastic thing. I enjoy them. They're probably the greatest thing Minecraft ever made for like 1.4 or 5. Why? Because they're cheap fences. Same exact thing as fences, but cheap. And why do I say cheap? Well, you don't have to wait for them to grow, which is the material, wood. You need the wood to grow. You can mine it up pretty much instantly. You don't need to worry about them catching fire, higher blast resistance, and pretty much they're everything you always want. I could put a pool of water down there just so I can quickly jump down. We're out of food, so taking damage is not recommended. I do need seeds. And I need to make a new tool. But I'm going to make it really stinking cheap because I don't feel like going really expensive on it. That tool is a mattock. And they're probably wondering, where's the mattock head? Well, the mattock doesn't have a head. It is a shovel and an axe in one. The mattock. Where is it? A mattock. This thing acts as a hoe. It's Tinker's Construct's hoe. They don't have one now. Well, they don't have a new one. They've always stuck with this one. They stuck with this one. And I honestly like it. It's pretty good. It actually works as an axe and a shovel. Don't recommend using it as one because it will probably break. And I need to have an infinite water source. That's something I haven't done yet. And those who even are remotely know knowledge of Minecraft, you probably know how to make the infinite water source. But you need 2 buckets of water. And I only have 1. Oh well. I'm gonna climb up here real quick. I probably should build like a tube or something. And probably put glass over here. Yeah, I think glass would look nice. I'm gonna be right back to get water because I don't know where some water is. So we'll be back, and it'll be morning, and I will have all the resources I need to continue. Okay, everybody. We're in the middle of a sniper duel right now. And I kind of survived that. Somehow, I survived. But we are here for dirt. Apparently, we don't have a lot of dirt. Good to know. Because we need to flatten out an area. And I made a dumb mistake of jumping, and I missed the water. Should have realized that you can't really get water. Fall into a puddle of water that easily. Doesn't work. But yeah, we have to flatten out an area. So when that's accomplished, we will probably be back in a few minutes. I need dirt. I was gonna say I could bait mine, but that's dangerous. Yeah, so we'll just be back in probably a minute or so. Okay, everybody. I completely was an idiot and jumped down, and I died. Alright, well, no standing around. Let's get back to building. was a smart person, I would probably come with the grand idea of just saying, okay, I'm gonna just use the dirt walls, just saying that, but you know, just, okay, I've done that, but no. Alright, everybody. We can build our farm now. What am I doing here, you ask? This is how you basically make a farm. You do a 9x9 area, and just to get it easier in your mind, think of it as 4 away from the block, from the center block, which is your water, and just do that, and just think of it as that, and easier to figure it out, because it's 4 away from here. That's the maximum that water will spread out to the crops. That's kind of a fun little tip there for you. Not really fun, it's just more like a smart tip there. You don't have to worry about, is my farm going to be big enough or small enough? No, just make the max size, and we'll be good. Wall placement is a thing. The thing that I do that I've learned is a smart idea, is to build your walls at least 1 block away from your farm. That way you can walk around the farm without trampling it or whatever. And I also did it this way so nothing can jump over or anything. So, what else do we need? We need torches. I'll light this area up a little bit. Yes, I know it's not symmetric, but whatever. But we'll live with it. I'm starting to, in just my normal play of Minecraft, I'm starting to do more natural looking like builds. Like my builds are more natural looking than they used to be. Yeah, so there's 2 ways you could farm. One way is more of a preemptive measure, in my opinion, for when we get into, let's look it up, planter, I think it's called, right? Planter? Yeah, the planter, right? The planter is something we'll be dealing with. Obviously, it's going to be pretty mid-game to do that thing. But the planter works if you have it upgraded to, I think, tier 4. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be tier 5. We'll figure it out. Actually, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No upgrades is 0. But anyway, how it works is instead of it doing it in lines, this is how a lot of people plant their crops. They do it this way. That's 9 seeds in a line, and then you just break them or right-click them, wherever. The way that the planter works is you can plant it in certain areas. So what you could preemptively do is just plant it like that. This is how it plants. It plants it like that. Now, obviously, we don't have a lot of things to plant, so I'm just going to do 3 rows of wheat, because we're going to make bread our main food source. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to use cotton. This will equal our string. I don't know why we need so much string. Probably when we get to needing a ton of wool. We are actually going to need a ton of wool. Because wool is used in the creation of, obviously, covered cables, but that's way later. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these aluminum wires. Aluminum wires require a ton of wool. Aluminum wires are from Galacticraft. If any of you know what Galacticraft is, you understand that. It means space. And what are we doing? Putting dinosaurs on the moon is what we're doing. I don't think anyone realizes how, what do you call it, that is. Okay, we almost fell off. I'm gonna go do this. There. I have a little hole to go down in. So what we need to do is we need to figure a way to get some water. So there's a watering can. We'll go get that real quick. We need the empty one. Iron, a bowl. Iron, and a bowl, and some bone meal. We happen to conveniently, and that's not being sarcastic, that's conveniently, it's actually quite lucky we have it to get enough water to the watering can. So This watering can doesn't run out of water. Still need a new puddle. Yeah, it's not like the new Extra Utilities watering can from Extra Utilities 2, where it does run out of water. It's more like the current version of Pickle Tweaks watering can. So I'm gonna turn the chunk grid off. It's kind of scaring me. Yeah, so you just put water on your plants and they grow. And I will probably do this off camera because we're gonna end the video right here. I'm just gonna keep growing crops until I get a ton of food, and not so I don't need to eat anymore, or not necessarily don't need to eat anymore. Just don't need to worry about food. This is a quick, easy way of making crops. It's not that quick because I had to get a bunch of dirt to flatten out the area, but that's what you get for living in a old Minecraft plains biome, where it's pretty much just mountains, but a little bit flatter. Alright, so we're going to end the video here. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.